cutting mats and a pineapple. So we took like these tiny little art X-Acto blades and we just fucking sawed through this pineapple on top of like our desktop cutting mats. We just had ourselves some pineapple that day. I love how the chat just... Here, one more time, just for kicks. Get back here. Walk into a fight. Walk into a fight. Got some plants? We're gonna mess with us? I don't think so. Show them your muscles. It's fucking great. I love it. Who is Seth? I only know Bingus, right? Anyway.
Wow. Tough crowd. Well, I know when I'm not wanted. Time to exit stage right.
Pursued by bear, hopefully.
Thank you, and good night.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
This'll work. Don't let him get to you, Gloria.
Oh, I don't intend to. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Now, shall we make our way to the palace?
Exit stage right, pursued by Bingus. Exactly. It's very cool.
What was that light?
A revelation. The crystal's blessing
His titties be blessed, though.
can mean only one thing. Thou art one of us. A hero of light.
I don't know what that means, but it's boss fight time.
I'm sorry. Please don't send me away.
Oh, stop fretting, you foolish child. Shut up and do as I say, and all will be just as it should be.
Okay.
There's a good girl. Anyway, I've finished now. Make your
Kill a man, take his
Orpheus
clothes.
attacked the princess
Kill a man,
and ordered
take his clothes.
that he was beaten and now he's run away.
Save the child he's adopted.
pathetic.
Give her a good home.
His history with the
Kill a man.
new silk
Take his
will be
stupid
sufficient.
bandana.
Him on.
I'm totally gonna win this one, you guys. I got this in the bag. I'm Mario Kart champion. Yes, I am a squid at fucking hyperspeed. Let's go. Oh shit! Right at the end. Right at the end. We're talking about waifu protagonists. My mind is so corrupted. I read that as waifu pringletagonists. I'm sorry. I got so many new followers today, and I'm just. This is an awful first impression. Also, the Pringles man is the ultimate waifu. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is everything you could ever want in a wife. Beautiful mustache, fits inside a Pringles can. Like, honestly, what more do you want? Like, what more do you want? Seriously. What activities does a centipede do? You know, leg. Leg as a verb. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I am a ball. Don't stop me now if you wanna have a good time. Just get in my ball. Don't stop me cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me cause I'm Whoa, how? There's an elephant on top of the car wash. How'd it get up there? Look at the lava lamp. She's beautiful. Come down here and grab some treasure chests, because I know that they're here. Gimme. Give me your shit, Magic Wizard Tower. I'm gonna take your shit and look at your lava lamp. Thank you for showing me your lava lamp. Now I must be gone. Look, another lava lamp! for multiple levels. What's up, everybody? Well, let's get some tunes. Tunes activated. Excellent. Gonna move the mic a little bit closer to me. Hello, friends. Greetings, everybody. Hi, Don and Theron, hello. Prince Called Out to hello. Great Creator, hello. Royalty Dope Bailey, I see you. What's up? And everybody else who is in the chat who I maybe did not greet because Mixed Mooney Art immediately starting off with a raid. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have literally just begun. Oh no, that's gonna make this next bit a little bit awkward because I was about to do my introduction where I explain so the main thing we're gonna be doing today. Oh, my tablet working. Hang on. The stream might get a little weird for a second. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Stream got a little weird for just a second because my tablet was throwing a fit. But yeah, so the bulk of what we're going to be doing today is working on some Rune Factory 5 characters. However, I just finished my art stream, so I thought I'd pass the art love elsewhere. Well, thank you. I appreciate it a whole lot. How was your stream? Was it good? What were you drawing? But yeah, so we're mostly going to be doing Rune Factory 5 today. However, I woke up late today, and so I didn't get to do all the comics inking that I wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and finish inking the comic page I'm almost done with. I've got like half a panel left to ink, but the problem is that page has some spoilers on it that I didn't necessarily want to give away. So I came up with some interesting censor bars that I think you all will appreciate very much. So we're just gonna flip over to that now. So the stream is not sponsored by Pringles. They're just helping me keep some hidden stuff out of the stream while I just finish inking this page. So yeah, just pretend like Pringles Man is the best cast-off character. Yes, indeed. Oh god, it's gonna be hard to ink now because I'm laughing so damn hard. Oh no! Alrighty, Kurt. We've been here for like 2 minutes. But yeah, I just, for the sake of my own productivity, I wanted to go ahead and finish, inking this page. You can blame Rising Sand for this idea. I popped in on one of their comic streams a while back, and they were using just an ugly picture of Steve Buscemi, like, making a weird face as a censor bar. And it made me laugh so hard I started crying. So now I was like, maybe someday I will do that myself. So now instead of Steve Buscemi, we have the lovely Pringles Man. You gotta hide a Pringles can in at least one cast-off page now. Oh, you think I'm not going to? Uh-huh. I'm certainly going to. Oh, beans, I didn't hit go live on TikTok. Oops. I'm gonna do that real quick. Turn my brightness down a little bit so it does not burn my static image into my stream. Anyway, the problem is that it's a fantasy comic. And so hiding a Pringles can might be a little bit difficult. But we'll see how this goes. He's working on school-related illustrations and a still life. Ooh, interesting. Sounds cool. Fantasy Pringles. Fantasy Pringles. You see, you guys are all on the same wavelength. There we go. Any tube could have Pringles in it if you think about it. Just make it happen. Listen, I've already said I'm going to. Also, hey, is the music too loud and/or is my voice too soft? I'm trying to fix it so that my microphone works. But it doesn't look like my desktop audio. Hold on one second. I think it's good. Oh, that's why it's not working correctly. Might be a little quiet still. Testing. Okay, I've got like a filter so that my music will get a little bit quieter when I'm talking, so I don't like have to constantly try and talk over the music. But it didn't look like it was working just because I have too many weird audio sources set up on my OBS. I have a weird lag right now. What's taking up my... What is happening? It feels like there's like a little bit of a delay when I'm drawing, but maybe it's just me. I can't tell. I've been inking all day because like I accidentally slept in today. Just because my pets were on a slightly off sleep schedule. And so usually I am awoken to the sound of my cat just yelling. But this morning my dog woke me up actually like at, I think like 7. It's like, okay, fine, I'll go ahead and feed you animals. But then that means that she didn't wake me up at 9 like she usually does, whining for food. And so I slept in until noon. I just slept through all my alarms and then woke up at noon like, where am I? Sorry, guess what? What? Also, we're listening to Zordo. Yeah, so I've got, for those who are new, I have 2 pets. I've got a dog and a cat. The dog's name is Roxy. She is an old lady. She's like 15. She's mostly deaf at this point. And she loves to wake up and make me take her out to pee at 3 o'clock in the morning. But today she actually woke me up closer to like 6. She decided to let me sleep in. A little bit more than I expected to. I love you. Oh my god, what? I love you too. What's up? What about it? And then my other pet is Molly. She is my cat. She is a gremlin. She wakes me up by screaming the song of her people as soon as the sun comes up. Like, she wakes up and she's just like, ah, the sun! A wonderful moment to scream! And then she just yells like, ah! Ah! I'm a cat! Ah! Pringles. Yeah, welcome to the Pringles stream. The Pringles are providing a useful service wherein they censor potential spoilers on this page while I finish inking it. Oh, also, for the folks who are here who are in my Discord who have not already voted on which Rune Factory character we're drawing today, you should do that before we finish, so that I know which character you guys want me to draw next. It's like every character only has 1 vote, so you could be the tiebreaker. Wow. Frankie McPringles. Frankie was not born out of a Pringles can, and you may quote me on that. You can put that in the wiki. Oh, also, I guess for people who are new here, hi, I'm working on my webcomic for a couple minutes, just so I can finish inking this panel before we move on to other things. Also, by the way, hey, read my webcomic. There's a link in the chat. Wham. The Pringle cans are censoring the Pringles man. But what if he was born out of a Pringle can? Oh no, we can't bring this cursed lore into the light. We can't do it. He could have been. No! That's illegal. Absolutely not. I refuse. Too cursed. Frankie is a good boy. He is not a slave to his Pringle masters, no matter how crunchy they may be. I like how I said in the Discord, like, hey, listen, there's no guarantee that this stream is gonna be cursed. And then I am, like, literally 30 seconds later in my head was like, I should make a censor bar out of a PNG of a Pringle can, and then I did. Oh man. Would you rather me talk about Frankie being born out of a Pringles can or for the fact that Sokka is in Critical Role? Bailey, I will destroy you with my bare hands. Be gone. Joy's Illustrations, hi. Welcome to the stream. He definitely wants to eat Pringles, though. He wants to eat literally everything. He's got a list. Fantasy Pringles may or may not be on it. Sokka's about... Stop! Cease and desist immediately. I will stop the stream. Oh my god. I don't even know why I bother trying to have a normal stream when folks just immediately come in talking about Pringles, making Elvis Leslie name jokes, and destroying me over the fact that don't make me turn this stream around. Basically, you did this to us. I will take partial credit for this atrocity, but I cannot be fully responsible. You all are gremlins in your own right. After watching the video that called Bo lesbian Sokka, that's just her name to me now. Stop! It's not Sokka, goddammit! Bailey, I will destroy you. I will ban you from my chat. Don't toy with me. I swear to beans. Don't make me turn this stream around. God, I'm gonna use that just all the time now because it's appropriate. Oh man, and here's the thing. I was saying nice things about you guys on my private Twitter the other day. I was talking about how it's like, yeah, I've got like a private Twitter that I mostly just use for like friends and me just rambling about things that I don't necessarily want to put on blast to the entire internet. And I was talking about how it's like, yeah, now that I've got a couple of regulars in my stream and like the chat actually moves fairly quickly, it's actually pretty nice. I'm enjoying streaming a lot more recently. And then I actually show up to a stream and all y'all talk about is just fucking Pringles and teasing me. Stop it! Oh my god! It just keeps happening. I will turn this stream around. Have you guys seen that like meme picture where it's like a picture of Jesus and it's like blocked, all of you are blocked, none of you are free from sin? That's me right now. That's me, except instead of Jesus, it's a cute anime girl going, "You're all terrible people." Bringing up memes on my stream. Making stream memes? How dare you? How dare you? Also, Jittersbug, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Extremely Chaotic Stream Squad. I hope you're having a nice day. Okay. Stream memes. Want to approach an artist and be like, "Can I commission you to draw Bo holding a Pringles can and Sokka's club?" I think if you presented that to me, I would spontaneously combust. Like, I would just immediately burst into flames. I've only been here for a short while and you are all adorable. Thank you. My chat is a bunch of diabolical meme lords and they are doing horribly cruel things to me. Make them stop. I love you all. Thank you for joining me on today's stream. You are terrible people, and I'm just trying to sit here and work. I'm joking, you're not terrible. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys know that when I say terrible things, I say it in 100% jest. It's a term of endearment when I say that I want to spontaneously combust. Let's make this more cursed. No! Stop! I have a feeling that some of you guys just show up to my stream nowadays to mock me because you know that it works. Oy. Irish Animator, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Extremely Cursed Stream Squad. Why are all of my art streams like this? Why else would I be? Oh, come now! To listen to good tunes and have a good time, maybe? I don't know. There's multiple reasons. Here for the cursed vibes. Welcome to hell! We have plenty of cursed vibes and transparent Pringle cans. Oh my god, y'all, okay. So I'm not sure if I would actually be allowed to do this, because of, like, copyright whatever, but, like, you know how you can get, like, little badges for, like, bits and stuff on Twitch? What if my, like, little bitch, or, bit- I was trying to say Twitch and bits at the same time. What if I made my little Twitch bit icons just like off-brand Pringle cans? And so depending on the amount you've donated or how many months in a row you've subscribed, you can have a different color Pringle can next to your icon. What if I made that a thing? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think Streamlabs doesn't like that word. I'm sorry. Oh, everyone. Fear the Twitch Pringles page. I'm sorry, I didn't do it. It was Streamlabs. It was my bot auto-detecting foul language. Besides the Pringles, I'm really excited about your You and Magnolia designs. I might get charms. Oh, yay, thank you. I'm not sure when I'll have those in stock, because I've already, I'm still waiting on my previous restock order. But I'm hoping... So what I'm thinking is, I don't like to make orders on my, from my supplier unless I need a bunch of stuff, because I have to order it from China and the shipping's expensive. So that means I'll need to clear out some stock so that I can order more so that I can the PG rated stream today. Not on my end, is that? But, so I was thinking maybe I could just run a little flash sale or something just so that I could sell some of my stock and then have an excuse to buy more so that I can, have some more stuff to restock on, if you understand my drift. And I was thinking, could I do a flash sale or something? What could I do? And then I remembered the Pokemon Snap comes out next week, which, by the way, we are absolutely playing on stream. I've already put in a pre-order for it, so I can just go pick it up the day the game comes out. So, I think that might be next Friday's stream, because that's the day the game comes out. Fair warning. Snap. Yes, exactly. But yeah, so I'm thinking, if I do just a smaller sale or something and try to offset some of the stock that I have a whole lot of, then I might be able to make a restock order sooner. Also, if my frickin' Adele charms sell out immediately again, then I'll have an excuse to order more. So there's that. Okay, I'm almost done with this. I just gotta draw leggies. Leggies of my boy. My son's leggies. Put on the line art layer, yes! Be gone. Random torch. Even more Adele. There's the Adele Sims are powerful, okay? I bought 10, so my sweet number is usually 10 when I buy a new piece of merch for the first time. Just because it's easy to sell out that many if they don't end up selling well. And also it's just it's always been a good solid number for me when I'm buying new merch for the first time. And they sold out. So I bought 10. It ended up being 9 because I have to have one that I keep for myself so that I can take pictures and stuff. And so I had 9 Adele charms and they all sold out within 2 hours. It was absolutely bonkers. Yo, sorry, I'm pimping your stream and comic in my Discord server. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the pimping. That's a weird thing to say. Anyway. I just need... Perspective guidelines real quick. If I can draw, like, just a real shady background here. Actually, I might not even ink the background for this panel, just because it's a little bit low-key. Did I forget to ink anything? I appreciate your pimping, Star 2021. Yep. Crochet, or not crochet, what's needlepoint that onto a pillow and sell it. I literally got Clip Studio Paint for your TikTok, was using Photoshop for ages. Oh, nice! I hope you enjoy the program. I made the switch from Clip Studio to Photoshop a few years ago, and I am never going back. Pretty much the only thing I use Photoshop for these days is lettering. And, exporting, and that's about it. Wouldn't it be funny if Star accidentally removed the Pringles can? Haha, not happening. Jason Todd, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we're good. Wouldn't it be funny if Star published the comic pages with the Pringles cans still there? Listen, April Fool's is past already. So I don't think I would be that inept, but maybe next year. Alrighty, so now I am looking at the Discord poll to see which Rune Factory character we are drawing, and we've got the most votes for number 6, which is Scarlet, so we are doing her next. Yay. Come here, good bean, your time has come. I have no idea which of these level layers you're on. I'm just going to have to delete them all one by one until I figure out which one she is. This one? Yeah, okay. Had to sort out some weird calibration. Yeah, YouTube is great for, just, like, stuff like that. The real April Fools is the friends we made along the way. That's cute. I wanted to do something for April Fools, but I just didn't have time. I was too busy planning, like, the, anniversary stuff, which has been going super well. By the way, I know some of my Patreon folks are in here. Thank you guys so much for supporting my comic and my stuff. I can't believe we've actually, like, gotten as far as we have. Yay. By the way, here's my webcomic for those who are new. I am doing a pledge drive this month on Patreon because the comic's 6-year anniversary was a few days ago. But we're running a special event through the entire month to get, like, some new bonus content and stuff. Okay, I need to actually, like, get reference pictures before I start here, I think. Okay, let's do it. Factory 5, Scarlet. Okay, save image. Just grabbing some reference very quickly, don't mind me. So how has everybody else's Wednesday been? Y'all good? Did anybody else sleep in until noon, or is that just me? I have a feeling it's probably just me. Okay. When do we get our Shame Cube stickers? I'm going to be sending those out after the special offer is over, which is at the end of the month. I'm going to be sending out a like a Google form so that you can opt in, like give me your mailing address and stuff. But if folks are on the mail club, I'll just include it with your mail club package because that's easier. Any advice for starting webcomics, like where to publish, etc.? Starting advice. Let me think. It's hard to think while I'm trying to do 10 things at once. Let me finish compiling my reference and then I can go off for a while. Okay, copy. Oh, I can close this. Well, I'll leave it open in case we finish this one. Copy, paste, full body art. Yay. There we go. Okey-doke. The cool. Any chance we'll ever get Shamecube charge? Possibly. I hadn't considered it until just now, but I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. It's certainly something I could do. The hard part there would be mirroring the text so that it looks correct on both sides. Or maybe on the other side it wouldn't have text. Maybe on the other side it'd be just like the characters in the Shamecube. Oh, that would be cute though! That would be cute though, I could do that. Oh no, y'all giving me ideas on the stream again. Every time. So on one side it says Shamecube, and then on the other side there's just like baby versions of the characters just like being shaken around. Little babies. Translucent Shamecube charm, so we should put whoever we want in it. That might be a little bit more difficult. Ooh, have you guys ever seen like those shaker charms? Where it's like you get like there are multiple layers and you can like shake around the little characters on the inside. What if I did that? What if I did that? That would be super cute. Like, so on one side it just says Shamecube, and on the other side you flip it around and you can see the characters and you can shake them around in there. Oh, that would be cute as hell, though. I'm gonna have to look into that. That would be cute as hell. Gemifly, hello, welcome. Too powerful. It's very powerful. A Pringles joke pierces through. There would be a tiny, tiny can of Pringles hidden somewhere on the charm design. Okay, how are your eyes looking? I don't like your mouth hanging open. Because my supplier does do shaker charms like that. I've just never made one. I feel like your mouth is too big. I'm always very picky about my character mouths. Because it feels so easy to make them, like, not cute. That's better, I think. Oh yeah, so, advice for starting a webcomic. I can circle back to that. I would recommend starting with something you can finish in under a year. My very first attempts at comics were just, like, fan comics of, like, video games and stuff. Just so that you, like, if you've never made a comic before, don't try and make your magnum opus as, like, your very first attempt at comics. I would definitely, like, play around, experiment a little bit, maybe, like, do a character's origin story or something. Just something short so you can kind of, like, learn the basics before you jump into an enormous project. As far as where to publish, I will always recommend making your own website if possible. Because that way you can, like, customize it like exactly how you want it, like little one-shots. Yeah. I would recommend doing that, or even just like little comedy strips, something. Just something so you can kind of like wrap your head around the medium if you've never ever made comics before. Because, like, imagine trying to, because, like, starting with an enormous comic project is like, you've never been mountain climbing before, but you're gonna go climb Mount Everest, right? Obviously, the stakes are a little bit lower, because if you fail, the only person you're disappointing is yourself, but that's the metaphor that first came to my brain, so that's the one I'm sticking with. Got a very gay Star Wars fan comic idea floating around in my mind for a while. There would be some people who would love that, I'm sure. Y'all know me, I'm not huge into Star Wars, but there is certainly an audience for that, I'm sure. But yeah, as far as like other places to publish, if you're not prepared or don't think you can handle making your own website, Webtoon is okay, and so is Tapas. But also the thing is that there's nothing stopping you from publishing on both. My thing is, any place that you can post a comic is a good place to post a comic as long as they're not actively screwing you over, because more eyes is never a bad thing. So like my comic, I always try and direct people to my main website because I've got it formatted all correctly and everything. It's got like all my links and stuff. It looks exactly how I want it. But I cross-post the comic on Tapas and Webtoon. One, because like they have built-in audiences over there. It doesn't take too much of my time to just like post stuff over there, get more eyes on it. They advertise for me, and then also they pay me. Tapas is a little bit different because their like paid program for comics is invite only currently. But they invited me to do it, and so I get paid for page views over on Tapas. And then Webtoon does something similar, but it's all automated. So like once you hit a certain number of page views each month, they'll just automatically dish out some cash to you. And it's nice. The thresholds are pretty high, and I would not recommend starting with the goal of get rich quick, get hot monies. Just let it be a perk of doing something that you enjoy. I definitely never recommend going into webcomics trying to like get famous or get money, because then you'll just be disappointed when it... Like, I don't mean to be a downer, but the thing is, it is so difficult to make money in comics, like any form of substantial money. What about famous money? This dollar bill was signed by President Washington himself. It's famous money. But yeah, it's like, I used to do how-to webcomic panels at conventions, and I feel like a lot of people, I'm not calling anyone out in specific, I'm just saying that like, I feel like a lot of people maybe see, oh, I could make a webcomic, I'm gonna get rich and famous, and then I'm gonna make my webcomic full-time. I mean, good luck to you, but very, very, very few people actually manage to make that work, so it's a good goal to aspire to. I wouldn't like go in counting on that as being something that you'll be able to achieve within like a year. Is Webtoons free to upload? Yes, Webtoon is free to upload. They don't charge you for hosting space because they earn money when people read your comics. And sometimes they decide to return the favor, is how it works. There's other free comic hosts out there, but Webtoon and Tapas are kind of seen as the big two right now. Webtoon significantly more so, but Tapas has been around a little longer, at least in the English market. I want to make a webcomic, but I gotta learn how to draw fast. I mean, no better time to start than today. When I first started making webcomics a couple years ago, I was super slow. But the thing is that speed and efficiency comes with practice and getting to know your medium of choice really well. What freaking layer is that on? I said first, not fast. Oh, haha, I misread. But drawing fast is an important skill. Yeah, Smack Jeeves bit the bucket a couple, like, earlier last year, I think. Sometime in the last year. I don't know. I feel like Comic Fury is probably still around, but I have no idea. I've never used it personally. I am actually working, it's kind of on the back burner right now because I've just got too many projects to work on, but I am working on a how-to webcomics ebook that I'm gonna try and get done maybe this year, but who knows. It's basically just a PDF version of my panels that I used to do at conventions. That I will still do at conventions once conventions become a thing again. But the ebook is gonna be just like not time limited to how much I can talk about in 1 hour. So it's gonna have a lot more detail on like the writing process and how to like market yourself effectively and all that jazz. Problem is that I've never taken on something quite that big before, and so it's a little bit intimidating. But I believe in me. I'll figure it out. Isn't Dragon Con and a couple others happening this year? Yeah, I mean a few. I just, my thing is personally I'm not vaccinated yet because it's been too difficult to get an appointment. I'm holding off until like fall at the earliest to do anything just because I'm still so antsy. How do you make your series without losing track of the story? I mean, for me personally, like, I write the scripts in advance. And, like, I've got a full outline of, like, just cast off as a story. And so, like, I know how it's gonna end. I've known how it's gonna end for years. And so then it just becomes a matter of how do we get there. I recommend at least starting with some kind of outline. It can be as basic or as detailed as you want it to be, but in general, if that's something you think you're going to have a problem with, I would definitely recommend, like, writing it out first so that you have something to work from while you're drawing. Oof, ugly tangents. Get out of here. Get out of here, tangents. We don't want you bumping up against our edges. Yeah, I miss cons too. I've already started kind of like figuring out like which cons I'm gonna apply to once they open up and stuff. Like, I'm not getting my hopes up super duper high. But I am starting to apply for things on the chance that they'll be happening this year. So we'll see. Have you heard of the comic An Inappropriate Time for Ham? I have not. Does not ring a bell. This side goes over. Got a lot of detail on her outfit. Is the Curse of Rune Factory. Person who made Homestuck made it. Ah, another comic I have not read. I have an approximate knowledge of what Homestuck is, but that's about it. Probably for the best. Yeah, so here's the thing. I haven't read Homestuck, but I did definitely watch an almost 3-hour video of one of my favorite YouTubers explaining what Homestuck was. So I'll watch that, and I feel like I learned some things. Were they things I needed to learn? Debatable. But it was certainly interesting. I enjoy hearing about fandom drama that I have no, like, context for. Because then you can just kind of, like, lightheartedly enjoy it, you know? Ooh, I just noticed an inconsistency She's got a little thingy up here to connect her little armband. She's got a little thingy up here to connect her armband. But in this, she doesn't. Ooh, I've noticed an inconsistency. Oh ho ho. I will put it in my art because I feel like it's supposed to be there. Fandom was absolutely wild. I had a couple friends who used to read it. And I definitely did help paint a friend gray for a con once. But the only actual experience I have with it is just the background radiation of having a few friends who were into it when it was popular. I was into it for a few months that I wiped from my memory. Oh no. That bad, huh? I wish I could be left to enjoy it without the drama because it's basically saying my liking it isn't valid. I mean, you can still enjoy things with drama attached to them. Like, the drama shouldn't steer you away. Like, I feel like outside external sources should have kind of a minimal effect on how much you enjoy something, if that makes sense. It's like, I enjoy things with toxic fandoms, I just don't interact with the fandom at all, and if anybody comes at me, I block them on Twitter. Because I don't need that energy in my life, you know? Like what you want to like. And if people try and give you grief about it, then fuck them. My thing is, my philosophy is, as long as it is not hurting anyone, you should be allowed to like what you like. Like, if you come up to me and you say, I'm a fan of killing people, I'd be like, hey, maybe don't. It's got a terrible fandom, 0 out of 10. The best you can aspire to is going to jail and then being talked about on a podcast, but I can't talk about Star Wars without someone coming into bash part Star Wars that I like. Yeah, I get that Star Wars is like that, but the cool thing is that, especially if you talk about it on Twitter, they've got this new feature that I finally got. It took long enough. Where you can just like turn off replies from people and be like, only people I follow are allowed to reply to this. And so if I want to make a tweet saying like, wow, I like this piece of media that's controversial, I could just be like, beep. No one's allowed to come at me. It's another reason why I can't wait for when will Pillow Fort return from the war? It felt cozy there because you could like kind of pick and choose who was allowed to like reply and respond to your posts. It was just peaceful, you know? And like, I've never been involved in large drama. I think the biggest quote-unquote internet drama I ever got involved in was when Patreon did some bullshit a few months ago. I had contrarians coming into my Twitter comments and being like, actually, this won't affect people very much. I'm like, fuck you, I make most of my living off of Patreon. Get out of my mentions. Like, people who didn't even have a Patreon were being like, well, actually, this is a good thing. And I was like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm muting you now. Bye. A good function on social media? Impossible. Yeah, I enjoy Pillow Fort, but it's been down for a couple months because once they opened it up to the public, they realized there were some security problems. And so they just shut down the whole website for a while they took care of it. But they're saying that it should be back online later this month, and I'm waiting. I still check the website every couple days because it's on my bookmarks bar, and I'm like, when will my Pillow Fort return from the war? The best Star Wars is the holiday special. I keep hearing about the holiday special. I have no idea. Like, I feel like I watched a YouTube video about it a long time ago, but I don't actually... I've talked about this on stream before. I am extremely indifferent on Star Wars, so I can't contribute much to this conversation. He just has so much weird belt nonsense. Just belts. What is this? Kingdom Hearts? Final Fantasy with all them belts? Holiday special involves an old man Wookiee watching VR porn in his family living room. What? No, wait. You can't just say things like that. You can't just say things like that. That's wild. Who allowed that to happen? Oh, geez. Also, Nezu Kid, hello, welcome to the stream squad. You came in at an interesting time because apparently we're talking about something. I need... So you guys know that meme of, like, Griffin McElroy holding up a piece of paper that says, I don't know what JoJo is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask? That's me, but with Star Wars. I don't know what Star Wars is about, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. Love your art. Thank you! Appreciate it. This was the first appearance of Boba Fett. Oh man, imagine that being your debut. Your debut into a franchise. Madeline Roy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Glad that we have lured you into following with talks of Star Wars and things of that nature. Definitely hitting up your store for them brush packs. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy and find some use out of them. I want to make more brush packs, but I don't have any ideas for other brushes that I could make. I made my first two and now I'm just like, well, the inspiration well has dried up. And Homestuck. The Homestuck talk was extremely brief. I'm not sure if that counts, but sure. If that is what it takes to lure subscribers to my channel, we can do that as much as we want. Have you ever heard of Moomin? I've heard of it. I see a lot of memes about it and like screen caps and stuff. Kid, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, my thing is like I have foliage brushes that I use that I did not make. And so I'm not sure what I would be able to add to the foliage conversation. There's already so many good foliage brushes out there. The brushes I made was more of just kind of like a cyanide Filanide type thing. It's like, oh, I need a brush for this. I'll just make it public because everyone seems to ask me for them. You know? Tutorials on TikTok drew me in. Excellent! I've been doing several of those because they've been doing pretty well. I'm glad that people are finding them useful. I have a few more scripted that I need to actually like record and stuff so that people can glad that people are using those to learn. Get ready to learn, chumps. I'm gonna teach you about Clip Studio. Hey, Clip Studio. You wanna, like, pay me or something? I'm kind of, like, preaching the gospel of your program over here. Wink. They actually really help because I use CSP on mobile. Oh, nice. People keep talking about CSP Mobile. I've never used the, like, actual mobile version of Clip Studio. I used the iPad version for a little while, but I just prefer, like, if I'm gonna be using Clip Studio, I prefer to use it on my my computer. Works a little better, in my personal opinion. Ends up getting a random sponsor email from Clip Studio Paint. I actually, they're gonna share, I'm not sure when, but they're going to share one of the videos I made about one of the brushes I made on their Instagram, because they DM'd me last week and asked if they could and give me credit for it, and I was like, hell yeah, you can. I'm not sure when they're gonna post that, but they are at least doing that, which I thought was very neat. Like, Senpai, I think they follow me on Twitter too, and I'm like, oh, Senpai noticed me. No, I'm not a sellout! I'm not selling anything. Except stories about cute kids on the run from the fantasy cops. Read my webcomic. Zing! And also brush packs, I suppose that counts. One thing I love about selling the brush packs is that I don't have to pack and ship anything when I sell one, so it's just like, I get the little ding, and it's just, it all happens automatically. Passive income, baby. I love it. Where can we get them foliage brushes? The ones I have, I just downloaded from the asset store. I don't know the exact names of them. If I were to draw you and at you on TikTok, would you see it? Potentially. I've been getting a lot of notifications and stuff on TikTok, so there's a chance I might miss it. But probably not. Hopefully. Because that would be cool if you wanted to do that. I keep wondering, is like, do I have appeal as like a heavy air quotes VTuber? I don't know. Xanderkins brought over 7 friends. Aw, thanks for the raid, guys. How was your stream? I saw you were playing something earlier, but I didn't recognize the game. Oh, it was a Toho thing, right? I think I saw. Yeehaws! Welcome, welcome. We're drawing waifus. It's a waifu party. Y'all missed the Pringles censor bars. Oh, squeaky chair ASMR. We finished Toho Scarlet. Nice! I just remember when I like popped Twitch open like earlier today, I just saw like some little Toho girls I recognized. I'm like, oh, they're playing one of those games. Toho is another franchise that I only know about through background radiation of friends playing and enjoying it. Stack that on the list of fandoms we were talking about earlier. And by finish, I mean beat it with Romelia, did a few floors of the post-game dungeon, then tried out Saki, and that was enough. Sounds legit, sounds legit. I only understood about half the words you just said, but sounds legit. Hydrate! It's sip time. The game's really fun, though. That's good. Toho games are like bullet hell games, right? I'm not super good at those, so I've never tried it. But I always enjoy seeing the cosplays at like cons I go to and stuff, because the outfits are really cool. The characters are cute. Whee. There's my freaking brush button. There we go. Mild bullet hell elements. Bullet hell elements. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You can unlock a true bullet hell mode. That's stupid hard. Oh, dang. I would die immediately. I'm not good at that type of video game. I am not good at most types of video games, to be fair. I like to scream and pretend that I'm good when people are watching me on a Twitch stream. But the truth is... Zing, surprise everyone, I fooled you. I'm not good at video games. I like to play on easy mode because it's less stressful. And I play video games for story and interesting characters that may or may not make me cry about them. What are your opinions on fast food? I very, very rarely actually eat it. Like, I never go to restaurants or order delivery or anything unless I'm with someone else. I'm very much like, you know that triangle graph on, where it's like, can we go to McDonald's? We have food at home. I am very much the we have food at home triangle. You play video games for Elvis. I do! It's true, you found me out. My dark secret, Elvis Leslie, my king. My fantasy Scottish bro. Handle Scarlet Curiosity. I will think about it. I have too many games that I want to play right now, all at the same time. I was talking to the dude at GameStop about it the other day. Because, like, okay, so 2020, right? Barely any video games that I wanted to play came out in 2020. It was like Animal Crossing, and that's it. And so that was like, I didn't really play any new game. Oh, and I guess the Friends of Mineral Town remake came out last year too, and I enjoyed the heck out of that. But like 2 games came out in all of 2020 that I was actually interested in playing, and so it was just like kind of a drought year for me personally. But then this year, it's just like, hey, video games, bam, 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 bam. It's like, bam, Bravely Default 2. And then before you even have time to finish Bravely Default 2, bam, Monster Hunter comes out. And then you're still, like, working your way through Monster Hunter, and now next week, freaking, Pokemon Snap's coming out, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, we're only in April! What do I do? Too many games! Gotta find another game to stream, might wind up being Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler's good! Y'all should play it. It's got, like, apparently a fairly active fandom, I'm actually finding out. Mostly among people who also enjoy Bravely Default, which is probably why I'm seeing things from it. My big issue with Octopath Traveler is that, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but it's like, I feel like their stories could have been more connected, you know? Like, you've got all these cool characters, and their individual stories are very interesting, and I enjoyed them. I wish they had been connected more. And I wish there was a little bit more replay value to it, because I actually ended up reselling my copy, because, like, after I beat it, I'm like, well, I have no desire to play this ever again. You know? And I was kind of bummed about it, because I was really hyped for the game. It's by the same team that made Bravely Default, and I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And yeah, it's made by the same, like, the fandom has a lot of crossover, because Bravely Default is made by the same people. Yeah, it's like, I enjoyed, Octopath. I just didn't, it didn't have as much staying power, I suppose. It was a gift. That'll be, so if it ends up being a little disappointing, it'll be fine. Like I said, I enjoy the game. I think it's good. It doesn't have a whole lot of replay value for me personally, but that's just me. It's still a very good game that I recommend to folks if they enjoy that type of gameplay. I don't remember, like, exactly how the gameplay worked, but I remember it was interesting, and I enjoyed my time with it. And it's freaking gorgeous. It's got, like, that awesome, pseudo pixel art style. Very interesting to look at. I like my games like I like my humans. Pretty. And with good background music. Now this Project Triangle Strategy. Yeah, I saw a trailer for that one. I wonder if they're gonna keep that title. Yeah, the name's a little, interesting title. I think it's probably a working title. It's just Triangle Strategy makes me think, Illuminati. I too enjoy humans with good background music, right? Exactly. You guys ever play that game with your friends where you would, like, when I walk into a room, what music would play if I were a video game character? I have no idea for me personally. Probably something hype, though. I would hope. I said that for Octopath 2 and I think Bravely Default. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm keeping an eye on it, if nothing else. heard of Bug Snacks. Nope. Don't know what that is. Man, I just, like, I'm playing World Ends With You on stream right now. And I'm just like, I love this game. I kinda wanna go back and play Bravely Default again, because it's taking over my brain. I just love it too much, and I still want to play New Game Plus mode. I'm not gonna stream it, because y'all have already watched me stream that. I'm not gonna stream it again. But, like, I'm not mentally prepared to be done with that game. It's just such a freaking twist. Just came out of nowhere and made me fall in love with it immediately. How dare. How dare, honestly. You're with Bravely Default 2 like I was with the Trial of Mana remake. I debated buying that, but then I think I got distracted by other things. I've never played the original games. I've heard about them, though. Like, whenever JRPGs come up, or maybe not JRPGs, like, just games in general, I feel like I hear a lot about that one, even though I don't really know anything about it. Oops. Oh, haha. I've been working on this drawing for several hours now. Have not, well, half an hour. I have not saved yet. I just hit save absentmindedly. And it actually popped up a window, and I'm like, oh, I should save. There we go. We're saved. Story is very of its time, but as far as just playing it, it's so fun, and the characters are really lovable. Well, it sounds like I like it, because those are my two favorites, mostly Kevin. There's a character named Kevin! I love, like, extremely normal names in, like, fantasy games. I mean, I suppose I'm not really one to talk, because I make a fantasy comic and I've got a character named Frankie in it, who is a perfectly normal lad. Just a normal boy with nothing suspicious going on with him at all. By the way, read my webcomic. Links in the chat. Oh, it didn't pop up! What the hell, Streamlabs? Boo. Anyway. Legs. Nothing suspicious going on with Frankie at all. No, he's a perfectly normal, good boy. Oh yeah, Streamlabs doesn't like it has links blocked so that people don't post spam in my comments. Here, maybe I can whitelist you for a few minutes. No, I can't do it from Twitch directly. I'd have to log into Streamlabs and do it. I'm sorry. Kevin is forbidden. No, Kevin's in my chat. Never. God, I just imagined like a scene in a video game where these characters come out. It's just like, woo! There he is, the Dark Lord, King of Hell, Kevin! Just like these big dramatic characters with extremely normal names. Dark Lord Kevin! And his right-hand man, Bob. Kevin, Prince of the Beastmen. Prince of the Beastmen! Kevin! Oh, I love that. That feels like it would be a good stream game just for the humor of it. I gotta drop fucking shoes. Blech. I'm just imagining the name Kevin being said the way that the mom in Home Alone says it. Just like that big scream. Kevin! Elvis Leslie is the worst name for a character, yet one of the best. No, it's a good name. Although, actually, I posted this in my Discord. I don't know if you guys saw it, but did you know that his Japanese name was Elvis Laszlo? Like, that's a completely different vibe. Whomst the hell is this? So honestly, I would take Leslie over that any day. Because that just makes me think of that old cartoon that was on Cartoon Network and was weird. It almost sounds worse. It's infinitely worse! I feel like the localizer saved us from that potential fate. No offense to anyone who named Laszlo, but like... translators changed it to an Elvis Presley reference. They were trying to save us. And also put an Elvis Presley reference in. We don't have a localized Adele last name either. Yeah, because like I was reading an article where like the devs talked about like the characters, and she has a last name in the Japanese that's never said in the English version. It's just Adele Bravely Default 2. Yeah, her last name is apparently Ein, like E-I-N, but it literally never says it in the game. And like I thought, Gloria's last name is just Gloria Musa. I feel like it should at least be Gloria of Musa, but whatever. Or like Gloria de Musa or something like that. Bingus is objectively the best fantasy name, though. Exactly, I agree. Good boy Bingus. Okay, good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you have a nice rest of your night. It is. Oh dang, it's already 6 here. I woke up like 6 hours ago. It doesn't feel like it's the afternoon already. Beans. Gloria Musa, stop! No, cease and desist. This kind of makes you wonder though, because like, we have Fantasy Scotland in the game. We have Fantasy Ireland. We've got all these other, like, characters with accents. I think someone said that Adele's accent was very Welsh. So we've got Fantasy Wales. So what would the Musa equivalent be? Which fantasy country is Musa supposed to sound like? Fantasy Russia. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a Welsh accent sounds like. So, Fantasy Australia. But we have a Fantasy Australian character, and he's obviously not from Musa, because he, like... he's a villain. Supposedly. And we have a Fantasy Russian, too, and he burned Musa to the ground! So I can't think that he was, like, from there. Fantasy England. I mean, I guess we just kind of have to take that, because she doesn't really have much of an accent aside from fantasy. Just, like, kind of fancy. Just vaguely fantasy accent. Fantasy French character, too. We don't speak about the fantasy French character, right? Fantasy posh English, yeah, basically. I feel like that's the closest we're gonna get. In other news, I think we're just about done here. Her voice is super authentic French, though. Authentic is an adjective. that one can use in certain situations. I'm not sure if it applies here, though, is the thing. Azrice, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Gonna take a few minutes to stretch from Min. Just stretching for a second, because we finished one. We finished one. Yeehaw. There we go. There's Scarlet. There she is in all her glory. Here, I'm just gonna take a 5-minute, like, get up and stretch break. I'll be right back. And then we can resume with whoever the second most voted character on the poll is. Art of Maddie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. But yeah, so I'm gonna check the poll. If you guys are in my Discord and haven't voted on the poll yet, you can vote on the poll, and then the second place winner is going to be the person that we draw next. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we will come back and start on character number 2, a BRB. We were talking about waifu protagonists. My mind is so corrupted, I read that as waifu pringletagonists. I'm sorry. I got so many new followers today, and I'm just, this is an awful first impression. Also, the Pringles man is the ultimate waifu. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is everything you could ever want in a wife. Beautiful mustache, fits inside a Pringles can. Like, honestly, what more do you want? Like, what more do you want? Seriously. What activities does a centipede do? You know, leg. Leg as a verb. I'm totally gonna win this one, you guys. I got this in the bag. I'm Mario Kart champion. Yes, I am a squid at fucking hyperspeed. Let's go. Oh shit! Right at the end. Right at the end. And so now they're gonna lose their cool outfits, and you have to look at the back of Dag's jacket because it's great. Just wait. Come on, load.
We'll get you back for this.
Now they're just a.
Hey.
He's got a chicken on the back of his vest. He's got a chicken on the back of his vest.
Time to make a swift exit.
He's got a chicken.
No, wait.
He's got a chicken vest, you guys.
You're okay, right?
They're dinguses. They show up a few more times, just in like random places.
All right, let's get out of here before they come back with more of their friends.
Yeah, so if you guys ever get isekai'd into a fantasy world, if you ever get hit by a truck and sent to a fantasy world, what you immediately gotta do, first thing you gotta do, get yourself a cool outfit, compose yourself some theme music. Because then you'll be at least moderately safer. If not safer, you will at least be more prepared. You'll have more main two yeet birds! You will have more energy to survive the culling of non-important characters. You gotta get yourself a cool outfit, cool hat included. Get yourself some theme music, and you will be at least moderately more fine. If you come into it already having tragic backstory, even better. Even better. You gotta be prepared for this kind of thing. If people in weird hats and 1,000 jobs and theme music ran at me, I would also run. Fair. A good idea. I'm glad I fixed my mic settings so that the mic won't clip when I go, bears! Where's that bear earlier? We need to sick him on the barn so he can exit pursued by bear. Why is there a bear in the desert? I don't think that bears usually exist in the desert, but this one's just vibing. Look at him. Excuse me, Mr. Bear, would you like to come with us? We have a bard we need you to chase. mic will now not clip whenever you say pears. The mic should not clip at all. Because I put like a limiter in my mic settings so that when I screech about tarantula hawks and random bear encounters, it won't clip the mic. Look at the lava lamp. She's beautiful. Come down here and grab some treasure chests, because I know that they're here. Gimme. Give me your shit, magic wizard tower. I'm gonna take your shit and look at your lava lamp. Thank you for showing me your lava lamp. Now I must be gone. Look, another lava lamp! I forgot there were multiple lava lamps. That was a genuine forget. That was not me being like, goodbye, lava lamp. Oh shit, another lava lamp. Like, I genuinely forgot that there were multiple lava lamps. Don't at me.
Okay then.
Otto, no! No! Giant spider, just let me go. Please let me go. Please let me go. I can't believe this shit. I am face palming so hard right now. I feel okay, so in retrospect, I feel as though maybe naming the monkey Otto was a premonition. I just fucking lost this chat. Oh, I'm laughing because it hurts too much to cry. Alright. Excuse me, sir, you're rather large. Are you scared of me? You should be. Whatever. Sir, can you move? Sir? Sir. Thank you. I can't believe that worked. That was hilarious. Oh, man. Pardon me, sir. Don't mind me just coming in here for your ooh, thank you. Thank you for that. Sir? Sir, excuse me, can you thank you. Oh, that's fun. I love doing that. Oh boy. Thing you do for your PNG, but my skeleton dealer is almost done. I love the phrase skeleton dealer. That's phenomenal. Oh man, I love that. That's incredible. I'm gonna start using that now. Who's your... Bro, I love your icon. Who's your skeleton dealer? I love it! I love that so much! No, it's good. Thank you for sharing. Oh, it's incredible. A dealer who is a skeleton or a dealer who deals in skeleton? ¿Por qué no los dos? A skeleton who also creates more skeletons. The skeleton dealer. And they just walk up to you and they're like, yeah, you want some bones? Cow suit. Oh, wait, hold up. What did that guy's shorts say? What do your shorts say? What do your shorts say? I want to see it. I want to see your freaking shorts, cowman. Yo, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. This is very important. Where did he go? Damn it, cowman. Cowman. I want to see what's written on your damn shorts. Hey, 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 asshole. Quit moving around. I want to see what's written on your shorts. Bro. Beef. It says beef. Well, now we know. What's up, y'all? We back. I went and grabbed some references and ate a whole bagel. So I am bagelified, and also I checked Discord, and Ludmilla was the next character who had enough votes It is Wizard Hat Girl. Yes, her name is Ludmila. She's a good bean. Choice clip. Thank you. They are randomly selected by my little clip player algorithm thingy. I'm gonna go ahead and save her too, real quick. So I don't make the same mistake as last time. But yeah, so I went ahead, I went and grabbed like all my reference images and stuff. And now I've got them. Now I'll keep Scarlet up because I can post a thing after we're done here. But yeah, so we're doing her next, and her outfit has just so many stripes. Just so many. Just like so many like weird little details and finagly bits on it. This will be interesting to ink, but I'm gonna do my best. Can you go check it out? I'm in the middle of a stream right now, but I'll check it out when I'm done. Patient. But yeah, let's do this bean. I might switch to a different soundtrack because we've been listening to Zelda and Chill for a little bit now. So let's switch to a different. They have Zelda and Chill 1, which I guess is just like songs from different Zelda games. There we go. Some sick beats. Yeah, so she's cute. Apparently her whole thing is like she's a succubus. Which seems kind of, how horny are you gonna get with this character, Rune Factory? I am cautiously optimistic, because on the one hand, she is very cute. On the other, this could break bad very quickly. I want to put my trust in the Rune Factory franchise. So we'll see. Plot twist, she's ace. Oh god, I wish. That would be amazing. I actually, so I haven't talked too much about my, lesbian vampire rom-com on, I'm not sure if I've ever talked about it on Twitch before, but that is a comic idea that I had that's been, like, sitting in my brain for years. Original plot, do not steal, but basically the concept is that the main character is a human, but she's got a vampire for a roommate, and the vampire roommate is, a very, very popular, like, Twitch streamer, or just, like, whatever the not brand version of Twitch is. And her whole quirk is that she doesn't show up on camera, and so she can do a lot of, like, weird effects with it and stuff. The comic's name is Bloodstream, because it's like, she's a streamer and she's also a vampire, and it's a pun. Ha 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 ha! But anyway, the reason that I bring that up is because, I'm fiddling with the idea of making both of my main characters ace. Because it's like, she's a vampire and she loves to flirt with people, and, like, people are attracted to the, like, ooh, vampire, ooh. But also, she's like, I don't know, I like watching girls get flustered, but I don't want to actually do anything about it. And it's just kind of like a defining moment for her character of, like, she is a flirt, but she does it just because she finds, like, that's how she talks to people. And, like, she's very, like, genuine. Who's the gay character? All of them! Spoilers. We got put in the shame queue again. I'm sorry, my bot doesn't like profanity. It's like that Vine. Watch your profanity! Or however, I can't do that voice. It's been too long. I don't remember exactly how it goes. Watch your profanity. Jesus! Yeah, I just want more ace characters in general. Because there's not a lot of them. There's a lot of characters that I can, like, that give me the ace vibes. But it's never, like, confirmed in canon. I think the most recent thing I've watched or listened to or whatever, I know there's a Critical Role character who's ace. Magnus Archives, the main character, has come out as ace. That was neat. Well, he didn't come out, it was just mentioned in passing, but it's like, hey, ace. I didn't mean to do that, and then I'm like, oh, I could make a pun out of this. Zing. But yeah, more ace characters. There's a few aces in Dimension 20. I started watching Fantasy High, but I need to actually, like, finish it. I, like, watched it while I was playing a game a few months ago, and then I just ended up not paying enough attention to it. I got through the first couple episodes. They say the word butthole so many times in that first episode. I see a lot of clips of it on TikTok, though, because I get recommended, like, the official account quite a bit. She have, like, leaves? Yeah, she's got leaves. Can I come off the bottom? Leaves. Yeah, more ace characters to go around is always a good thing. Please and thank you. Like, almost all my characters are inevitably ace in some way. Just because it's an important part of me as a person, and it ends up just reflecting on all my characters, because that's how it works, baby. Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, Ace Attorney. I can't believe that all these attorneys are ace. Oh my god, did you guys see that they're doing an English version of, like, the old, like, not the game is old, but, like, the back in time, like, Victorian era Ace Attorney games? They're actually localizing those! And I'm so fucking excited! Ace Attorney! Ah! Yeah, Daigyakuten Saiban, that's what it is. I forget what they called it in English. But it's like the fancy back in time Ace Attorney. What I would love, so, like, I'm extremely happy that those are coming over. I hope that it sells well, so that maybe also eventually they will bring over, like, kind of the they fit together less well as a trilogy. But, like, the later, like, the 3DS games, so Apollo Justice, and then the other two that came after that. Because I never played the last one, and I would love to play it on the Switch. Because, like, Apollo Justice is great. Trucy's such a good bean, and so is Apollo. They're all good beans. And I want to replay those games in high definition. Please and thank you. Nintendo, Capcom, whoever's responsible for making these decisions, I want it. Gimme. I'm playing through the Phoenix trilogy. Heck yeah! Ooh, that one's rough. 3 is definitely my favorite of the original trilogy. Trials and Tribulations is a fucking mwah, chef's kiss masterpiece. I love it so much. I've been wanting to go back and play it, I just haven't had time. I would love to go back and replay Apollo Justice. And I would really love to play it on the Switch. Cough, 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 Nintendo, Capcom. Hey, please, please, please. Thank you. Okay, bye. And also the freaking Edgeworth games, because the Edgeworth games are so much fun. You can actually walk in them. I made so many, like, just little silly Ace Attorney fan comics when I was a wee baby artist. Because I was very into Ace Attorney back when, like, back at, like, peak fandom times. Like, when the original trilogy was still coming out. Show us the fan art. It's all on my DeviantArt. It's so old and busted. I just remember, I think one of my most famous Ace Attorney little fan comics was, there's a case in one of the Edgeworth games that takes place on an airplane. And so Edgeworth, one of Edgeworth's things is that he's scared of earthquakes. And, so in that case, there's actually some turbulence, and he freaks out because he thinks that, like, in his brain, it's like, oh shit, it's an earthquake. And so I made a comic about that, where he's just, like, freaking out. He's like, oh my god, it's an earthquake! But we're in the sky. It's a skyquake! And it was dumb. But the people on DeviantArt loved it, and it remains one of my most popular arts on the dang website to this day. Sorry that I am making fun of one of your greatest fears for clout, Edgeworth. Sorry about that. I apologize on behalf of high school me. I knew the Barrock's voice in the trailer made me shiver. I need to go watch it again. Because I like was watching it and I was so excited that I didn't really like fully take it in. I was also eating breakfast at the time. Again, at like noon today. Because I woke up at noon. And it has thrown off my entire day, and will probably continue to throw off the rest of my week now that I have fucked up my sleep schedule. I'm gonna draw this big hat bow. Same voicer as Destiny in Final Fantasy XIV. I love the concept of, like, a character's last name is whatever game or franchise they are from. But also, I have not played Final Fantasy XIV, so unfortunately, that reference is lost on me. I'm not big into MMOs. Or just, like, Final Fantasy. Like, the only mainline Final Fantasy game I've played is Final Fantasy XV. And we all know how I feel about Final Fantasy XV. I have feelings about Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, cool. My feeling is that it's, like, the ending is terrible, in case anyone was unclear. Fun game. Fun to play. Terrible ending. Would not recommend finishing it. Would recommend just going on an endless road trip with your bros and pretending that the game just doesn't have a canon ending. This tall, attractive, brooding elf man, so obviously he's the most popular character. Makes sense. I love it even better when people just attach the game's name even if they have one anyway. Yeah, Elvis Leslie Bravely Default 2. My favorite character. And these little bow pins look better. Elvis McBravely Default II. No, Bravely II is an entirely separate game that apparently still has a very active fan base, and we're really excited when I drew the main characters from that one. I got so many requests to do the Bravely II characters after I did my Bravely Default 2 little merch sets. So many requests that I finally just had to buckle down and do it. Bravely II just fucking gets deleted from existence. Yeah, apparently, like, people enjoy the game. They're still active. Like, the big reason I hadn't done it previously was just because I didn't think that people would care, but apparently people do care. They care a lot, and they really wanted me to draw the kids, and I'm like, okay, I'll draw the kids. Y'all want it so bad. What the heck does your necklace look like? I need reference. That looks this weird tie choker thing. That's almost a side M group. Anyway. Me casually slipping Idolmaster references into my live stream. I love characters with big bows. If you think you have a good character design, I can guarantee you it will be even better if you can somehow add a big bow to it. Guarantee. Just big old bows. You cannot go wrong with just adding some big old bows. Just make Frenchie's name actually be Frankie Castoff. Listen, I might. I very well might. Cause like I had a last name for Frankie, but at some point I just kind of like whittled it out of existence. So I was like, I'm not sure if he had a last name, if he would use it, is the tricky thing. Because of circumstances. Uh-oh, bot alert. Wanna be famous? Joke's on you, motherfuckers. I'm already famous. Be gone. Be gone. Get skizzity wrecked. Oh god! That's the first time I've ever had 3 of them in one stream. Be gone. Here comes the hammer. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. That's not how that song goes, even a little bit. Gemifly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Stream Squad. Welcome back. You missed me banning a whole lot of bots, unless you did see that. That was the most I've ever gotten on one stream, because usually they just come in 2s. I suppose they came in 2s on this time. But it was 2 groups of 2. Surprise. You thought you had seen the last of the wannabe famous bots. But it was I. More bots! Did you guys see that, like, the official Olympics account on TikTok made a JoJo reference? It was a delight. Because there's, like, that challenge on TikTok where people try and do, like, the big lean backwards pose, and I guess somebody from, like, a figure skating contest did it, and they put, like, the JoJo music on top of it. I'm not very knowledgeable about JoJo, so I don't actually know the name of the song. But it was the whole thing. And I keep seeing people resharing it and be like, can you guys believe that the official Olympics account did this? I'm like, yeah, I can actually. It's fucking funny. Just let them do it. I would like to see more of this, please. I'm gonna see if I can find a link to the video and then I can drop it in the chat for you guys so you can enjoy it on your own time. Dang it. I can't find the actual video on YouTube. Beans. Came back to a spam bot graveyard. Yeah, there were a couple. Few videos I do enjoy seeing on the timeline again. Yeah, my TikTok recently has mostly been streamer videos, like streamer tips. Did you know that if you do this thing, things will happen? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't know that. Thank you for the information, stream TikTok. It's a very blasé way of putting it, but you guys know what I mean. Love your art style. Happy I could catch a stream. Oh, thank you. Welcome to stream. We draw here. She's just like mostly fishnets. She's just like bare skin. What if I fishnets? Found out there's a word you can put in your banned word list that curtails a massive amount of those bots. Tell me the secret word. I need it. Because I get one of those like little bot trails like almost every time I stream. And they're not a huge hassle. Because there's usually only 2 of them, but if I could do something that would freak them out, make them big follows. Okay, I will do that later and see if that works. Hopefully it will. Snipe bots from a mile away. Boom. I actually had to do that on Instagram because every time I would post something, I kept getting only small follows allowed here. Only small follows, no big follows allowed. If your follows are over, you must be under this tall to ride the stream. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had to, so on Instagram, they let you add like banned terms, where like if you post a certain word in a comment, it will like it will automatically hide the comment before it actually gets posted. And I kept getting spam on Insta that was like, promote it, but it's like, DM it to this account to promote it. It's like, wow, cool post, DM it to so-and-so. And I got so freaking tired, because it was obviously a bot, because they always showed up like seconds after I would post something. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Cracks knuckles. We'll see about that, motherfuckers. And so what I did was you can add like certain terms to like your Instagram like auto comment filters. And so now, like, you can still see the number of comments that got left, but Instagram just hid them. So, like, you'll click on a post and it says, oh, this post has 3 comments, but you actually scroll down to the comment section and there's only, like, 1 person, like, 1 actual comment. And it's just, like, the whiff trails of the banned bots. No! Get out of here! Yeah, basically. You spooked me. I thought you were an actual bot for a second. I'm like, no! They've come back! They killed Little Lemon Bun and they've been replaced with a bot! Oh god, the horror! Change the shape on these little arm puffies. They need to puff out more. What if we were all bots all along? Oh no! No bots allowed unless you're Frankie. My good boy. He's allowed. But yeah, so just pro tip. Instagram and also TikTok lets you do this, where it will like, it won't even give you a notification. It will just instantly delete and filter comments with certain words in them. So you can just remove the words like DM it. You can just like get rid of phrases. So it's like DM it or promote it on. If you hide those on Instagram, it'll like take care of those for the most part. A few might slip through still, but then you just add whatever terms they use to your block list. Sneaky, sneaky. But yeah, I also have a couple of phrases on TikTok blocked because I got so much like of the same type of comment that it started to piss me off. I've got one video that has like almost 1 million views on it because it was like my coin brush video, because that always goes viral every time I post it. Flips hair. I'm like, you know, I'm a viral TikTok star flips hair, flips hair, flips hair, winks. But when I posted that video, it got circulated quite a bit. And I got so many people commenting like the same type of thing over and over. It just started pissing me off. I'm like, comment something original. Because people would be like, cries in Procreate or cries in insert name of art program that these brushes do not work in. And I'm like, go cry somewhere else. There's a lot of people who use this program and you're annoying. And so I actually ended up like blocking that specific like cries in because it made me so like annoyed. I'm like, comment something original. I also, yeah, stop it. Banned. Permabanned from chat. Illegal. Get out. Just go buy CSP. I know, right? I saw someone on my Twitter timeline do that thing on your post. It's so annoying. It's just like, I feel like I shouldn't be this annoyed, but here's the thing. When you get it literally thousands of times on one video and you have to see it, you have to see it in your comment section constantly, like it shows up in your alerts, and there's just, they just never end. There comes a point where you have to do something about it, you know? So I did. Get over it. It's not like this is locked to Adobe, right? Clip Studio's a better program anyway. Oh shit! Spicy take! Spicy take on the stream. I feel like I need to get like one of those soundboard things so that I can actually do just like press a button and it makes a silly noise. But I would have to make the air horns quiet so that it didn't actually like offend people's ears. Just like the quietest, gentlest, air horns. Just like, oh shit, spicy take, and then like very, very quietly, boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. Because I don't want to be like one of like those like, ooh, hype, big meme streamers. That like constantly like have memes pop up on the stream and that kind of thing. It's just like sometimes I just want to have like small air horns. Baby air horns. For occasional qualities. Yeah, my thing is like, I know you can do it, it's just something that I haven't actually like sat down and done yet. Please don't do tons of loud stuff. I'm not planning on it. I want, like, I know my streams are not, like, the chillest place in the universe, but, like, I don't want to have a whole bunch of, like, loud shit. Because that would be annoying. And I don't want to annoy people who are coming to hang out with me, you know? Even though they annoy me with constantly talking about the Pringles man and making dumb name jokes about the characters in Bravely Default. I would have like quiet memes. ASM memes. The M in ASMR stands for memes. Auto-sensory meme response. The Pringles man is on you. Debatable. I just run with it because y'all think it was so fucking funny. I just whisper quietly into my can. Quiet Pringle noises. Yeah, just ASMR of me eating Pringles on stream. Yum, 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 yum. I was about to say, like, I need an off-brand version of Pringles that I can, like, jokingly put in the, like, put on my stream, but I think we've already come up with it. It's Bingles, obviously. Because it's like Bingus, but it's a chip brand. It's if Bingus Bravely Default 2 made a chip brand. Bingles. Like, the answer was right in front of us all along. It's just an image of Seth Bravely Default with the Pringles man mustache. Like, I think that's the hottest, hippest meme of this stream. Bingle jingles. I take credit for Bingles. No! No. Because I drew that drawing and I put Bingles underneath it. He is Bingles McPringles. This is my son. My son Bingles. Who is texting me? Who is making my phone make sounds? Etsy. I see you. Take care of you later. Meh. She's just got like this comically large dress. Oof. Oof. Oofy dress. Oh man, y'all. So they're doing a... I was the one who suggested it though. I don't remember that far back. It's too far back. I don't remember. Willful ignorance, Your Honor. So they are doing a Bravely Default 2, like, I guess it's kind of like a mini collab, for Bravely Default 2. And they have like these itty bitty Gloria plushies. They're like palm sized. I thought they were a lot bigger, but they're palm sized actually. And it's so cute. And I kind of want one, and I hope they do one for the rest of the characters, but just in case they don't, I kind of want to grab the Gloria one because it is so small and very cute. Like, I want it even more now that I found out that it's little. But they're like $50. They're like $50, and it's like they're so small. And I'm like, listen, if they had an Elvis one, I would have already bought it. But, like, it's very small and very expensive. Please share pictures in Discord after stream. I will. Just remind me. Go ahead and, like, post in that channel, be like, hey, Star, here's a reminder, post a picture, and then I'll actually remember to do it. Because usually after streams are over, my mind is just blank. I don't remember things well. But yeah, it is 2 layers. 2 layers of foofy skirt. Doof, doof. Doof, doof. Yeah, there's part of me that wants to make, like, the pillow plushies that I make of the Bravely Default 2 characters, because, like, I have the power. There is technically nothing stopping me from doing that. But I kind of want to, like, make different character art than the ones I used for the charm to make them a little bit more, like, chibi-ish and cute. And then it's just like, one more thing I gotta draw. The small, medium pillow plush. Yeah, little ones. They're like perfect hug size. They sell really well, generally. And the nice thing about those is that, like, they're the more, just like from a quote-unquote business standpoint, takes out my CEO glasses and straightens them. Since it's like, they're like one of my larger price point items, which is nice because it means, like, I only have to sell one to make as much as I would make from selling, like, 3 charms. And so I try to have, like, higher price point items so that people can choose to buy those if they want. The problem is, like, I'm kind of unimpressed with my current manufacturer. And so I've been trying to just kind of, like, clear out the ones that I have to make way for new stock and make sure that when I get new stock, that it's actually the way that I want it. Just be, like, more specific with my supplier when ordering them and be like, hey, can you make it so it's more like this? Trying to, like, sell out of all my current stock before I order more. friend uses Valgrace and haven't had problems yet. It's less of a problem and more just like me being really nitpicky. Crazy Bites, thank you for the follow. I used Valgrace. I used to use a different supplier, but I stopped trusting them after a certain shenanigan that they pulled on me, like when Corona was like right at its height. I will not name names, mostly because like I don't even remember the name of the supplier because I haven't used them in so long. But I'll rant about this for a few minutes, why not? So basically, I ordered like a big order of plushies like right before all the shutdowns happened. And so I'm not blaming them for not being able to ship stuff out because like they were a manufacturer in China, so obviously like they were all under quarantine. There's not much you can do about that, right? Right. I get it. Not mad at them for that. However, the way they treated me in the follow-up to it was not preferable. So what happened was I ordered like $300 worth of plushies from them, right? Because like I said always, it's better to buy big orders from overseas places because shipping is so expensive, you might as well get it all in one go. There's like a base price for shipping, etc. And so what happened was, after like 3 or 4 months of waiting, I ended up like going through their website and filing for a refund. Because in my head, I was just like, okay, well listen, they haven't made the plushies yet. So at the end, I've had people waiting on pre-orders for months, like actual months. And so I'm thinking, okay, listen, I'll just take my money back. I'll sew the plushies together myself. I'll refund anyone who wants it. And then once this whole thing blows over and they're able to start making plushies again, then I'll reorder the ones that I still need. And so after I submitted my inquiry for the, I submitted a refund, they messaged me and they were like, hey, why are you getting a refund? And I explained to them, it's like, it's taking too long. No offense to you guys, but I would rather like come back and continue this transaction when you guys can deliver the stuff in a timely manner, right? It's like, I'll order from you guys once your store is running again, is basically what I told them. And they said, oh, well, you really can't do that because the thing is that we've already made the plushies. We just haven't been able to mail them out yet. And I was like, oh, well, that changes things. I didn't know that. And so I canceled my refund. And I'm like, okay, well, when can you ship them? And they're like, okay, well, we can ship them hopefully next month. And I'm like, okay, cool. Next month rolls around. And I ping them again, and I'm like, hey, any updates on my order that is now like 2 months late? And I know it's not your fault, but like, I just want to know where we're standing now. Because you talked me down out of a refund, and I want to know what the deal is, because it's like $300-400 on the line here. And they said, oh, well, we haven't made them yet. And I said, what? And they're like, yeah, we haven't made the plushies yet, so we still need time to like make them and sew them together and stuff. I'm like, you motherfuckers, you said that you had made them already. That's why I didn't go through with the refund. So you lied to me so that I wouldn't get a refund. And they're like, I didn't like actually come out and say that. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers. They straight up lied to me so that I wouldn't refund a big order through them. Yeah, so I was understandably pissed off, I think. And so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not using you guys anymore. Because, like, once I finally got those plushies, I'm like, yeah, no, never ordering through you guys again, because that's not cool. That is not how you treat customers. You do not lie to avoid having a refund go through. Yeah, it's hashtag fucked up. Anyway, so I don't use them anymore. That plushie, that like giant batch of plushie pre-orders that happened like winter of last year, like February, March of last year, that was a constant source of stress for me for like 6 months. Fun times in the quarantimes. Yay! These ruffles look like shit. Glad you don't have to deal with them anymore. Me too. But I've been using Vulgrace as my plushie supplier, and I know that they're just a middleman for like another supplier, but the person I go my liaison for Vulgrace is very nice to me, and I have not had any problems with her so far. So, knock on wood that things continue to go well in the future. Just like Crimped Ruffle. Yeah, it just wasn't the vibe I was going for, so I'm fixing it. Yeah, I'm not shy about talking about my suppliers. I usually mention it on stream and stuff, and I have mentioned it elsewhere. I just get kind of annoyed when people, like, come into my comment section without, like, any form of fanfare, no, like, introductions, like, hey, no, like, niceties at all. And then they're just like, where do you get your charms from? Like, you don't even follow me. Who are you? I just think it's kind of rude to just, like, come at people like that. If that makes sense. I don't know if that sounds snooty. Been thinking of doing pins or charms. Good luck if you do pins. Cause I still have not gotten over my fear of doing enamel pins. I might do acrylic pins, cause those have like a little bit less of a threshold for entry. My thing with like people asking me about my suppliers is just like it makes me feel like a piece of me. You know, cause they like come into my comments and they're like, who's your supplier? And I'm like, is that all I am to you? Just a person who can tell you where to get things? Like, the research is out there. You can do it yourself, you know? I'm not just a piece of meat. I'm an artist with feelings. And you're using me just to get supplier information. I just feel used, you know? And I know with, like, people asking for suppliers for pins, it's a whole other can of worms. That I have no personal relationship to because I've never done pins before, but I would just love pins. I'm thinking about doing acrylic pins. I already mentioned that, but it's like the bar for entry is a lot lower. There's a lot less risk involved with than enamel pins. You used me for suppliers! Yeah, exactly! Like that freaking SpongeBob episode. You used me for land development! That wasn't nice! That's how I feel. That's how I feel every time somebody asks me, like, just with zero fanfare who my supplier is. I'm like, you're mean and rude. I'm not just a piece of meat. I have feelings and you're hurting them. You don't care about me, you just want to know who makes my keychains. If I could be just extremely dramatic about it, that's what I would say. Like, at least come for the stream, right? Like, don't be nice to me. I am a person who did a lot of research before deciding. Like, I made a whole spreadsheet trying to choose which supplier I was gonna go for. I am here, I'm drawing. It's gotten to the point where now, like, I won't even respond to comments like that. Hope I didn't make you feel that way. No, you definitely didn't. I'm talking specifically about people who, like, don't bother to show up for my streams, don't even follow me, they just, like, see the stuff I post, I'm like, who's your suppliers? No. I don't mind answering questions like that on stream, because saying it out loud is so much easier than just typing a comment, because I get comments like that constantly. You know? And so it's gotten to a point where I just don't want to answer them anymore because people aren't willing to do the research and dig around where I've already answered stuff. You know? I have so little emotional bandwidth for like replying to randos on the internet. It's easier in stream because I can just say words and it costs me no time to say sit minute. But yeah, it's also like, it's when people just like come at me just for suppliers. It is also a little insulting just because like I went out of my way. I did like a ton of research before I ever like directly ask a person. Like I did so much Googling and research and like market research and spreadsheets, and I looked up like comparison blogs of other people who have used different suppliers. Like I did all this legwork, and you can too. If you really want to know like what charms are best for you, like put the work in, put the research in. You'll be able to figure it out, you know? Because like the supplier that I use might not be the best supplier for you. Like you might have different priorities with what you want out of your charms, and that's fine, but you should like Google good suppliers and like look at the research and do your own work and see if you can figure stuff out, you know? Yeah, trial and error, exactly. Like, there's work involved with this. And I want to see people being able to put in the work before I, like, just make things easy and just come out and tell them, you know? Not to be too grumpy boomer grandma, like, when I was your age, we didn't have Google, we just had to do things. It's like, do the work, do it by yourself. Like, if people are genuinely confused about something, sure. Like, that's why I've been making all of those tutorial videos, because people find those helpful. But also, I very much say, like, in those videos, like, hey, the way I do it might not be the best way for you, and that's okay. You just gotta kind of experiment. This is something to get you started. I'm babbling at this point. I'm thirsty. But yeah, business. We're talking about business now. Got these big... her braids are not actually this thick, but I love big chonky braids. Big chizonky braids. Big cartoony chonky braids. Chunky braids are super cute. I agree. Chunky braids. Rory almost had braids, but they were not chunky braids. The reason that Rory doesn't have braids anymore is because I really, really like character designs of characters with ponytails, and I'm like, man, I wish I had a ponytail character, and then I realized that I could just give one of my characters a ponytail. It's like, oh, neat. And so Rory ended up being the ponytail receptacle because it kind of makes sense that she would have one. I like her ponytail. Me too! I think she's cute with it. Cute is stored in the ponytail. Or cute stored in the braids. Yes. Zara and Sonia also have ponytails though. Yeah, but they have low ponytails. I need a cute high ponytail. The vibes are different. Gives a character a ponytail and scarf. 10 out of 10 character design. Yes! 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 It's like half of my OCs have one or the other. Because it's necessary. It's important. Does she have like a little jewel thingy on her little titties? Yeah, she does. She's got like little beads on her titty bow. Okay, good to know. I can give her some little titty beads. Little cleavage beaties. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Get someone who can get both, right? Alright, cool. I think we're just about done here, because like the rest of the details I'm going to be doing in the coloring phase. Ponytail, scarf, and long coat. Ooh, that's a good combo, though. A good combo. A+ combo. I'm gonna do some... No wonder you love Elvis. Shut up! Called the fuck out. Oof. Just destroying me live on stream. Adele and Elvis both have ponytails and scarves, so maybe that's why they're the best characters in the game. It is! They were designed specifically for me. Maybe not Elvis, because I wasn't a huge fan of his design right away. His GameStop fedora bro look. But his freelancer outfit is very, very good. With the cute scarf and the long coat. It's like, ah, there he is. My true man's. Gosh, every time I draw like my really thick line art, which is often, as y'all know, I just think of this like one art tutorial that I saw on like Instagram once where people were saying was like, here's 5 ways to make your art better really fast. And I was like, okay, I'll bite. And like the very first tip was stop doing thick line art. If you want to make your art better, make your line art super thin. Think it's thin enough? No, go thinner. And I was so insulted that I just blacked out a little bit. And now it's like, I'm gonna make my line art super thick, specifically to spite that one tutorial. If I think it's not thick enough, thick. Thick. Like, no offense to that person. I'm sure, like, yeah, sure, it's a vibe. Different line art styles for different folks. But my line art style is big, chunky, big, cartoony, chunky line art, chunky boy. Thick with 4 C's. Thick line art. The line art's amazing. Thank you. I do try. But I think about that tutorial from time to time, and then I put my middle finger up to the sky. And I'm like, here's a concept. Fuck you. Gonna make my line art as thick as this middle finger going straight up into the sky. Yeehaw. Big, thick, chunky boys. Line art PTSD. It's not even that, it's post-traumatic pissed off. It's post-pissed off stress disorder. PPSD. Wait, no, that sounds bad. That sounds like something else. Your line art is fun and I will fight them. Well, thank you. You don't need to fight people on my account. I will simply look at the I will simply look at the bad post and sigh and shake my head and continue to have tooting my own horn for just half a second. A very fun, recognizable, clean art style. Heh. Out of spite. Yeah. When I was in college, I took a character design class, and character design like specifically for animation. And so, you know, in animation, you can't really like, usually the line art's pretty flat and you don't get away with like too much, toot my small air horn. You can't get away with much line art variation on TV just because it makes it harder to animate. And so he was like, okay, when you guys do your character designs, you need to have like solid no line variation in these character designs. And I was like, knew it was like the hardest assignment that I have ever had to do in school. I was just like, oh god, I hate this so much. This is causing me physical and psychic trauma. Pain. Pain is stored in the boring line art with no line width variation. Your character design needs a scarf. They do! They lose half your grade if you don't. Grade's based entirely on how many scarves your characters have. Only one scarf? You think you can get away with that lazy shit here? No! Multiple scarves for every character. Pachoo. I think we're done with Ludmilla here. Oh, wait, shit. She's got, like, little doohickeys around her pigtails. Ah, oh, man. I gotta fix it. Remove ponytail. Scoot ponytail. She's got little thingies around her pigtails. I gotta draw those, because they're cute. The Great Ponytail Migration. Just take it, just grab your ponytail and scooch it down. Scooch. Oh, so here's an idea that I had of something that I kind of wanted to do. If you guys follow anybody else on Twitch who is live right now, I'd like to like raid another artist when the stream is over. If you guys have any recommendations for artists who are live right now who could use a raid when the stream is over, we can send some folks her way, perhaps, or their way. I was thinking about myself. I think like most of the people I completely lost my train of thought there. Hydrate! Take a sip. Rage yourself. But I'm gonna end this stream though, and then there will be nothing to watch. That little ponytail on down. Yeah, I think I'm just about done with this one. And then after this one, I need to go work on other things, so I might end the stream a little bit early. Just like a smidge earlier than usual. Just because, like I said, I slept in. And so I need to go finish my other activities that I had scheduled for today. Color brews. Okay, that sounds interesting. How many viewers do they have right now? I prefer to raid somebody smaller, because I feel like you make a bigger impact, gonna be working on drawing spoilers. Yeah, I gotta color those comic pages that I was inking earlier. Spoilers currently hidden in the Pringles can. Yeah, the secret Pringles spoilers. But yeah, I 28. Okay. We can see. I prefer to raid people who are like me-sized or smaller, just because like getting viewers on Twitch is so hard. I feel like it's more beneficial to raid like smaller folks, if that makes sense. It's like if you raid somebody with a lot of viewers, then like they kind of already have their own audience and that's good for them and stuff. But if you raid somebody smaller who only has like 3 and you bring like 10 new people, that's like exponentially like growth for them. You know? And so I feel like it makes a bigger impact raiding somebody smaller. I'll keep peeking. We've got an idea of who is inside the Pringles can. Question is he dead or alive? No spoilers. No spoilerinos. I will say nothing on the matter. Whomst is inside the Pringle cans? No one knows. It's a mystery. Find out tomorrow night. Yeah, the page is out. Like, that specific page was actually Monday's Patreon page. But the page before that, you find out who is in the Pringles can. So, you know, who or what, you know, whatever. Could be a what, could be a something. What's inside the can of Pringles? Another Pringles can! Wow! Incredible. It's the Pringles man, of course. Yeah, obviously. Pringles man inside a Pringle can. I just think of that Bo Burnham song where he's like talking about how he can't. I want to have a daughter. I want to have a daughter who can fit her hand inside a Pringle can. He just goes off about Pringles for a while. And I'm like, this man is. He understands me. You know? My inspiration. Yeah, just going back to raids, like my order of operation for finding someone to raid is A, is anyone I follow raid online right now, and if they're not, then I kind of like go out into the public and check. That's why I like to raid, like that's why I raid Mim so much, is like she's a lot of times online when I finish my streams, and she's doing good work over there, and I want to like throw people at her and like, be here, friend, viewers. Mim is funny, but she's in Australia and I can't watch her streams a lot of the time, but I know I have other people in other time zones, so here! Yeet! Raiding just feels like yeeting your friends around. And just be like, here! Yeet! Look at it! Yeah, basically. Okay, I think we are done with Lulu here. So let's go ahead and see if there's anyone around to raid. Kisaka's streaming, but she's got a lot of people. To the art section of Twitch. Let's see if anyone is working on some interesting stuff. Let's see who's around. I've raided Kisaka multiple times. Let's see if there's anybody new that we can check out. Do 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 do. There's a lot of VTubers in the art tag. I guess technically that includes me, because like I've got my little avatar, but I'm not full VTuber, you know. I'm just a ping. Just a little ping is me. Let me see. Let me see. Who doesn't have a lot of viewers in the art tag? Let's find somebody up and coming, shall we? Oh, and let's see. I am looking. I really like this music. Just the low-key Zelda vibes. It's nice. Here, actually, let's see if we can find somebody doing comic stuff. That'd be nice. I make comics. Not at this exact moment, but comics would be cool. Let's see. Who are you? Who is this?
What did Super do?
We're just vibing. We be vibing, yeah. Welcome to Vibe Town. Finding somebody to raid. That was a little bit nerve-wracking raiding new people, because it's like, oh, I hope you're chill. I hope you're chill and cool. Okay, I think I found somebody. This person is working on a comic. So we are going to raid Shoujo Agogo, and we will see what they're working on. Start raid! Raiding a new person. Okay, so I will do my ending spiel. Thank you everybody for hanging out and following me and doing all that stuff. Chilling, vibing, pringling. So next stream will be on Friday. Same time, same place. We're going to be finishing the last few levels of Katamari. And then next week we're going to be doing some more World Ends With You and stuff. I'm probably going to start like posting weekly stream schedules on Twitter. So if you're not already following my Twitter, I'm dropping that link in the chat. Make sure to follow if you aren't already, and that way you'll be notified whenever I go live. You can also join the Discord. It's mostly for discussion of my webcomic, but we also talk about stream-related things in there. And then also, hey, read my webcomic while you're at it. I worked on it a little bit at the start of this stream. But yeah, I will see you guys, hopefully on Friday, or if not, I will see you all in the future. Let's activate the heckin' raid. Everybody just like go in and yell star raid with emojis if you have them available. That'd be fun and cute. Alright, I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Fare thee well, friends! Raid!